Nigeria. Despite daunting odds, Kenya's economy has expanded faster in the first 3 months of this year than it did last year. According to data from the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics, most sectors of the economy are now leading to 4.9% economic growth in Q1. Adelaide Changole reports.
It would seem the economy has remained resilient in the face of daunting odds. According to data from the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics, the country's gross domestic product expanded by 4.9% between January and March this year, higher than 4.7% recorded in the same period last year. The jump was buoyed by a rebounding agricultural sector, which grew at 4.4% in the quarter compared to 2.2% last year. The sector benefited from low output and increased demand for tea and coffee, which worked together to lift prices and raise export earnings.
Now, agriculture sector is contributes about almost 30% of the GDP of our economy, and unfortunately, it is rain-fed agriculture.
Meanwhile, the rapid development in the country's real estate market and the rollout of the standard gauge railway have seen the construction sector grow at 11.3%. This growth has been a boon for cement makers who have witnessed rising demand.
Talking to a lot of the cement companies, they've actually seen, a lot of growth in the consumption of cement. And it is actually no accident that you're also seeing a lot of interest in terms of other cement companies coming to set up in Kenya.
The manufacturing sector, however, posted slowed growth of 3.5% in the first quarter, which was attributed to falling tobacco manufacturing, processing of canned fruits, maize meal and sugar.
If you look at some of the companies that closed their operations, companies like Adelaide, I think one of the factors that has consistently been cited is what they call counterfeit or commodities or goods that come in that are competing and probably haven't paid taxes on them, and therefore they are competing on an uneven ground. So that is one factor, and I think that still needs to be addressed.
Meanwhile, the tourism sector recorded negative growth for the 5th consecutive quarter, weighed down by insecurity concerns and negative travel advisories. The government has set itself an ambitious target of 6.5% economic growth in 2015, having grown by just 5.3% in 2014. So should the government revise the rate downwards? Experts say no.
I think it's still important to have a high, an ambitious target. Because what an ambitious target is that it makes you have to strive towards achieving that goal.
Adelaide Changole, KTN Business.